on X, YouTube, and Facebook right now. We got some breaking news. Come on, everybody. Let's come on in now. Hey there, Winston, Marcos, Smithsonian 1, Ellen, Hassan, 327. Thank you all for joining us over here on TikTok. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on Facebook, YouTube, and X.com. What I want you to do right now is share this with somebody. We're only going to be here for a few moments. We've got some breaking news. Hey, Antonio Thomas, Hollis, Cedric Johnson, thank you all. Hey, Earl, Ron Beasley, 285, thank you all for joining us here. Woo! Got some big news for you. Hey, welcome. This is Pastor Robert The RNDiva, and I'm here on Facebook, YouTube, X.com, and also over here, y'all can see it. I'm over here on TikTok as well. We got some breaking news, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and play this so you can hear this right now. Coming out of the United States House of Representatives. Check this out. Can you believe this? Breaking news. It says here, the House of Representatives has voted to impeach Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas on 2 articles, willful and systemic refusal to comply with the law and breach of public trust. Let's take a look here at the video. This is the House Speaker's
on this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
There it is.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
Notice there. We'll play
on this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
All right, you see it right there. The Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, has just let us know that the Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, has been impeached on 2 articles of impeachment, and that is for, let me read it again, for willful and systemic refusal to comply with the law and for breach of public trust. Now, from this point on, it will go to the Senate, and they will vote to remove him from office. But notice here, it was only 214 to 213, and there were 3 Republicans that voted against it, with the rest were Democrats and Independents. But 214 to 213, the Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, has been impeached. Now it will go to the Senate chambers, which I'm not expecting it to pass, but we'll see. Now you say, why are they impeaching the DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas? I'm glad you asked. Well, the reason is because there's an invasion. There's an invasion at the southern border, just in case you were not aware. Literally tens of thousands of people are crossing the border every day. It's wide open. And then they were housing them. They're getting $3,000 gift card and a cell phone once they cross over to the border. And then when they get a bus ticket or train ticket, wherever they're going, then they're also getting, in some places, $2,200 a month, which could be going towards our veterans and senior citizens. And then also, they're also going towards, they're getting the free housing, they're getting the work permits, all this kind of stuff. So it's a lot going on. This is breaking news. If you like to stay in touch with what we're going on, you can text us at 813 for text updates, 813-285-4974, 813-285-4974. Standard messaging rate supply. You can get that. And also, don't forget, if you'd like to donate to us here at the RCTV Network, there it is, CashApp, $RCTVNetworks with an S, or on Venmo at the RCTV Network, on PayPal at the RCTV Network, and on Coinbase if you have cryptocurrency, you can go to at Rob Carpenter II. And don't forget, this week, you can also join us Thursday night, Eastern, about 7:30 Eastern. We may move it back for another engagement. But don't forget to check in with us on Real Talk with the RN Diva podcast. And Pastor Robert, that's myself. You definitely don't want to miss that. I'm telling you, we've got a powerful show this week. and that's this week. So that's on, and that'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Real Talk with the RN Diva, Pastor Robert, and then on Friday it'll be uploaded to all the podcast platforms: Amazon Music, Google, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple, all the podcast platforms. Real Talk with the RN Diva, Pastor Robert. But breaking news, folks! Breaking news! Breaking news! The Secretary of Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas, has been impeached. And let's see here on X. Okay, let me see there. Because of his lack of the ability to secure the southern border. And what I'm going to do real quick, we're going to go ahead and play just a little bit of the voting process there. And those of you here on TikTok, you go ahead and listen. And then we're going to go ahead and see what's going on. If you have any questions or anything like that, please, those of you on TikTok, go ahead and please let me know. Let me know. We're going to start doing this more often. All right. But we're going to play this. It's about a 54-second clip. Here we want to play for you. One moment. So that way you can hear. And for those of you seeing, you can see what's going on. It just happened not too long ago in the House of Representatives. All right, well, let's move this out the way as well. I didn't think they were going to do it. I really didn't think they were going to do it, but they did it. Lord Jesus, they did it. They did it. All right, here it is. Hopefully you all can hear that on TikTok. About to play this right now. Stand by. And here we go. There it is there. Impeach Homeland Security Secretary. 213 Republicans voted yes. 210 Democrats voted no. 3 Republicans voted nay. The total ended up being 214 to 213. Speaker of the House, Michael Johnson, is about to read the final now. One moment.
On this vote, the yeas are 214 and the nays are 213. The resolution is adopted.
All right. Well, we heard that before. I thought it was going to be something else in that long clip. Wow, there it is. The Secretary of Homeland Security, Department of Homeland Security, has now been impeached. It will move to the House chambers, to the Senate chambers, rather, for a vote, which I don't expect for it to go through, but, we'll see. Let's see what the Secretary has to say recently about what his...
Let me just...
This is from Meet the Press, courtesy of Meet the Press on NBC. Watch Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas say that DHS doesn't bear responsibility for the broken immigration system. Put your comments down below here on TikTok and down here on this. I would like to get your opinion. Here's him on Meet the Press the other day. Let's see what he has to say. And here we go.
Ask you, though, big picture. You have now been in your position for 3 years, and let's talk about what's happened during those 3 years. More migrants have crossed the border illegally last year than ever before. The asylum cases backlog has more than tripled since 2019. You yourself have said that more than 85% of migrants caught crossing the border illegally are being released into the U.S. as they await their court dates. Let's just put impeachment aside for a minute. Why do you deserve to keep your job, Mr. Secretary?
Kristen, the data that you cite is a powerful example of why we need legislation to fix what everyone agrees is a broken immigration system. And you take a snapshot of the data over the past 3 years. Let's take a look before the last 3 years. That case backlog, which is about 3 million cases, has been growing year over year over year. The time between when we encounter an individual at the border and the time of final adjudication of an asylum case has been years, 5 to 7 years, 4 years and years. I remember when I entered the Department of Homeland Security in 2009, we were wrestling with these very same issues. The system has not been fixed for 30 years. A bipartisan group of senators have now presented us with the tools and resources we need, bipartisan group, and yet Congress killed it before even reading it.
No doubt there is gridlock on Congress, but do you bear responsibility for what is happening at the border, what the president himself has called a crisis?
It certainly is a crisis, and we don't bear responsibility for a broken system, and we're doing a tremendous amount within that broken system. But fundamentally, Congress is the only one who can fix it.
Wow, there you is. You heard it right there. Well, Congress is fixed it the way they want to. Congress just impeached him with a vote of 214 to 213. Not quite down party lines, but it was what, 210, the 211 Republicans, 3 Republicans yes, 3 Republicans voted no, and then 210 or 209, whatever it is, 210 Democrats voted no as well, putting it 214 to 213. Now it goes to the Senate for him to be removed from office, which I doubt he will. Put your comments down below. Let me hear from you. Those of you, all 19,800 of you on YouTube, those of you on Facebook, X, and also over here on TikTok, let me know. Put your comments down below. Let's talk about it. And then don't forget to join us this week on the podcast, Real Talk with the RN Diva and Pastor Robert. Episode number 22 be this Thursday night, and then on Friday on all podcast platforms, wherever you podcast. This is Pastor Robert here. I'm so glad you've joined us. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Peace out.